Hello guys, today I want to talk about something very funny about World of Warcraft and something very funny at work. I actually got a new desk. Oh, it's quality of life when you work sometimes. You find stuff at work and they're just tossing it away. You get it for free. I got a new bench. I'm just going to make a movie later and showcase my new bench. You people probably gonna think, oh, it's so ugly. But imagine this: if you uh, you work and you think, I need to buy something, yeah. You need to buy something. Yes, you need to buy something. But why buy it when you can get it for like free and they're just tossing it away? I don't get that. I don't get that idea. People just toss stuff away and you can get it like I don't know really what to say. I'm like speechless. Hold on, I'm gonna apply changes here. I still don't know what to do with the brightness on this game. It's I can't get it quite what I want to. It's probably my screen telling me something else. That's more like it, I think. It feels kind of irritating for the eyes when you play on the new game. I think the graphics is really good on World of Warcraft though. But it's like, for the eyes. I kind of miss the old graphics slightly, but not a lot. The old models was kind of, the new models are kind of. Anyway, I'm just going to talk about the bench I got. It was really good, really big. I like big benches. I like when benches are like, it's stale. It doesn't have a lot of things. It's just, here's some stuff. You don't need a lot of stuff. I like when it's like simple. Oh, I'm lucky with the procs. I'm even lucky with everything today. Holy moly. Procking system in this game is like, sometimes you're not lucky at all, but today I was like extremely lucky. It's not often where you proc 2 reps at the same time and you had like extremely low rates. Speak with Nutella. Dravenport. I think where's Dravenport? Unexpected guest. I think I had one more quest here. Yeah, I'm gonna go to. I think it's Sundalar. I'm still not familiar with Sundasalar, Dasar or something. And reclaim something. I'm just going to be playing this game when I speak, and I'm extremely happy today. I don't know why I'm so extremely happy. Like sometimes when you wake up, you feel like, oh, it's this day is not going to be a good day. It's just pure, one of those days. But sometimes when you wake up, it's like the opposite. It's the opposite. And today it's like, it's extremely good. Nothing bad can happen. It's raining outside, but I don't really care. It's like extremely good weather outside. No, it's raining, but you can see the point of like thinking positive. It's raining outside, I'm sitting inside, I'm enjoying myself. You're like, what else sister. I was talking to someone, and that person was really happy as well. It's like a win-win situation when everyone is like happy. It's like something can't go bad. And the best part about work is when you make your chief do work for you. It's the best part. Today I actually put so much work paper on the chief's table, and when he was supposed to eat, he was like so angry. Why do you mess my seat? Why do you have so much paper on my? He was so angry, and I'm just enjoying my life when he's angry. I'm like so filthy inside. I feel so good when like people that earn more than me gets like treated like they are shit. They are not good people. They don't care about you. That's the simple part. People that are like chief and higher up don't care about the social work, that works on the lower rank. They go to schools to just like, yeah, you're down there and we are up here. Just look at us. You wish to be us, but you can't. But sometimes, when you work, you have like people at your work that are exactly the same as you. You're bigger in numbers than you are you're bigger in numbers. The working man is bigger than the chief man. There's just one chief and he needs the working man. It's like simple as that. But he doesn't want to admit it, so he always says, we don't need people. But in the opposite, he really needs you. That's the sad part. But I always treat those people bad. I never treat them with respect. They don't need any respect. Because if they get respect from me, they can think they can just treat me how they wish to treat me. I would never ever treat like a chief with respect. Never in my whole entire life will I do that. There's no reason to treating them with respect. No reason to suck up to a person who thinks you're not worth anything. There's no reason. You don't earn anything more. You're just making a fool out of yourself, and they are sitting there behind their desk and laughing at you. It's so simple to mind read. They earn so much for doing nothing, just sitting there making you work for them, and you earn nothing at all, and they're just sitting there laughing at you. People are talking about socially problems with people immigrating. It's not there where it's wrong. It's the people who sits behind their desk and do nothing, make you work for nothing at all. It's that's the problem. You need to divine up the check. Does the chief people actually need those coins they earn? No, I don't think so. They don't deserve to sit there and make a fool out of a working man doing everything for free. It's totally wrong, and I wish the world changed. I wish the world changed, because the chief man doesn't need a lot of money, because he's not performing anything. At works today, mostly the working man knows everything there is to know. He doesn't need a chief to tell him what to do. If you have studied for that work, or if you have worked for that work for a lot of time, which I think mostly the majority of the working man has done, I think they don't need to have a guy telling them what to do and earning more than them, for only being there for 1 month. It's there's this stuff goes through my head when I speak. Actually, I think about that every day. And then there's people talking about immigration. I don't really care about immigration. I think it's just point blank wrong that people actually gets paid for and then when there's some problem with that, they just hit it in it's the immigration's fault. I think I'm not an immigrant myself, but I think everyone has immigrated to some country at some point. I've lived in Sweden for all my life. I've been born in Sweden and my family is Swedish. But sometimes we can't talk about stuff that matters, and I think it's kinda wrong. I hope someday that people actually care about the future of each country, and take up a thinking mind once more, like we used to have, when people actually thought about the big issues in the world instead of thinking about themselves. Because when you think about yourself, that's the problem about today. When you think about yourself instead of thinking of each other, then you just sit there, and the thinking man that earns more than you do for doing nothing at the bench is just laughing at you. It's so simple, mind reading, but people don't care. It's the sad part that people don't care. I wish people cared. I wish people thought about life, the serious issues in life, instead of thinking about immigration. Like if you divided up the check that the working man, like the working man could earn a lot more and still there would be left work, you know. It's just point blank ludicrous, you know, what people are on about in life. I sometimes wish people like argue about some smart stuff in politicians and stuff. It's just because the election is soon. I want to talk about politicians and stuff. Sometimes I get so furious. Like, I have neighbors, I have a lot of friends who aren't Swedish. Like, yeah, I know people probably hate them, but I don't really care. They are here on equal values. Like, they want to learn Swedish, they want to take a part of the, like, should we just shoot them off and boo them off, like, just because the chief man says so, you know? It's like, I don't get what they are thinking. Like, it's just point blank wrong how people think today. Way back, we were like, we needed people to work for you. You know, like we needed a lot of numbers, you know. And today it's like the opposite. It's kind of awkward. Exit. Oh my god, he was like running away with me. No, I'm not going to take that guy anymore. No. But anyway, guys, politicians will always be politicians. Like, they have a big nice parachute if anything goes wrong. Like, they get a big fat paycheck. I sometimes wish let's talk about politicians for a while. I sometimes think if they can't perform, like, why shouldn't it be like a normal work that you get kicked out from the government and you can't get another work? Like, why should I get paid for being incapable of doing anything, performing anything? Like, why should I get a big fat check for doing nothing? Think about that thing for a while. I don't see the reason to why they should get paid. It should be like every other work. If you're not performing your work, you should get like kicked from the work. That's my biggest opinion about politicians. I wish it was like that, but it probably won't work. We need people getting paid more than, like, it's just, people are not talking about the big world issues, you know. The big world issues is like, people are loaning so much, taking loans and buying stuff and taking loans again, buying stuff, taking loans again and buying stuff. That's the problem about today. It's not the immigration's problem today. That's like if you have a 100 centimeters, like 1 millimeter is the 1 millimeter is actually the immigration, and the rest is like 70 centimeters of that 100 centimeters is like, that's the money problem. That's the money issue, how we divide up the money, how we're gonna build up this country, you know. That's the problem we need to speak about. We're not here to speak about silly issues about immigration. Like, I don't understand that. Like, we need to build house. We need to have better healthcare. We need to study up, and we need to have a better schools. We need to have more teachers. We need to have, like, that is what we need to talk about. Like, we're not here to talk about like nonsense. Like, we need to talk about stuff that matters. Like, there's people coming into this country that has a lot of education, you know, a lot of education. The only problem is like the language, and there's people like learning the languages like one day. I know people are probably angry and thinking like, oh, they shouldn't work here. But think about this. Why should the richer get richer for doing nothing and just laughing at you? Is that really what the life is on about? Like, there's a lot of people not arguing with me. But anyway, guys, that's my point of view in the politicians. Let's talk about World of Warcraft. I think World of Warcraft is really good at the moment, but it's kind of dull at the same time. I have not much to say about this game. It's like World of Draenor 2.0. you're doing world quest. Like world quest is world quest. Like it's like yeah, world quest. I can't describe it in any other way. It's like dull, boring and stuff. I wish for those days when you can actually play World of Warcraft at your own pace instead of like artifact, artifact power, artifact, artifact power. I wish we go back to max level each content, wait for next content. But it won't be like that because people complain, because people think this is actually quality of content. I think not. I think not. Oh god. This video is going to be really long. There. I think there. Oh my god, I'm so buffoony. I don't know where it is. Oh my god, buffoony. Oh good. Anyway guys, see you. I know this video is probably not a quality content, but I'm really happy today. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you vote for the election in Sweden. I hope you vote right. I hope you don't vote the wrong way. Please vote. Vote for what you believe in. Vote for what you're thinking. Don't vote because someone says you need to vote that way. If you have an opposite brain of me, think that way and do that way. I have no problem with you voting for like the right wing. It's not a problem with me. It's like you can vote for whatever you feel is right. But my point of view is like, why should richer get like richer when they don't need to get richer because they are making a living? Like they can just flew everywhere and pollute the ocean and the sea. Like I don't get it. We need to talk about important stuff. Building apartments, education, better healthcare, and more work. Like that's the problem of today's topic. Like it's not the problem with anything else. Is that's the problem. Like that's the topic we need to discuss. Anyway, bye. See you.